Kalingpur was an ancient village. It nestled near the shimmering Manas lake. The villagers were simple folk. They lived off the land, their lives interwoven with the rhythms of nature. Yet a shadow lurked beneath the peaceful facade. Whispers of a legend echoed through the generations. This was the legend of the Amar Nag, the immortal serpent. The Amar Nag, it was said, resided in the lake's depths. He was a guardian, a protector of the innocent. Some claim to have seen him, a majestic serpent of immense size. Scales shimmered like 1,000 emeralds. His eyes shone with an otherworldly wisdom. The legend resonated deeply within the villagers' hearts. It was more than just a tale, it was a beacon of hope. For they believed that when injustice cast its darkest shadow, the Amar Nag would rise. He would defend the helpless. Deep within the heart of Manas Lake, Sheshnag stirred. The lakebed trembled. Bubbles rose to the surface. Tonight was no ordinary night. It was the final full moon of the century. This was a night of profound cosmic power, a night for transformation. Sheshnag had guarded Kalingpur for centuries. He had seen the ebb and flow of human life. He had witnessed both their kindness and their cruelty. Tonight, he felt a growing unease. The whispers of injustice had grown louder. They reached even his underwater abode. As the moon reached its zenith, bathing the lake in its silvery light, Sheshnag began his transformation. His immense form shifted, contorted. Slowly he took on the shape of a man. When the last rays of the moon touched the water, a figure emerged from the lake. He was tall and lean. He had piercing black eyes, and his presence radiated an aura of quiet strength. His name was Bhanu. Bhanu walked among the villagers unnoticed. He was a stranger, yet he carried an air of familiarity. He listened to their tales of woe. He heard of a corrupt tax collector bleeding the villagers dry. He learned of bandits terrorizing the trade routes. He saw the fear in the eyes of the innocent. His first encounter with injustice was swift. A group of thugs were harassing a young woman. Bhanu intervened. He moved with a speed that defied human capability. The thugs lay groaning, victims of their own evil intentions. Bhanu didn't need weapons. His strength was that of the serpent he truly was, fluid, swift and deadly. Word of Bhanu's deeds spread through the village like wildfire. He was a savior, a protector, yet he remained an enigma. He would appear as if from thin air, righting wrongs. Then he would vanish just as quickly, leaving behind whispers and awe. Section 4. Whispers in the Wind. Bhanu's methods were subtle. He didn't believe in brute force. He exposed corruption by turning the corrupt against themselves. He planted seeds of suspicion among thieves. This resulted in their downfall. He confronted the corrupt tax collector. Bhanu revealed the man's misdeeds in a clever way. The villagers, enraged, demanded justice. Bhanu, however, was already gone. He disappeared into the night. Bhanu's true nature remained a mystery. Some believed he was a spirit, a yaksha sent to protect them. Others whispered of ancient prophecies. These prophecies foretold the coming of a serpent king who would cleanse the world of evil. Section 5. The legend endures. As quickly as he had appeared, Bhanu vanished. The full moon had waned. It was time for the serpent to return to his watery abode. He left behind a village forever changed. They no longer feared the darkness. They had tasted justice. The tales of Bhanu's deeds didn't fade. They grew into legends, passed down through generations. Mothers would soothe their children with songs of his bravery. Grandfathers would recount his exploits around crackling fires. Bhanu's story became woven into the very fabric of their lives. The legend of the Amar Nag took on a new meaning. He was not just a protector, but a symbol of hope. He showed that even in the darkest of times, justice could prevail. And so the whispers of Kalingpur continued, carrying the legend of Bhanu, the serpent who walked among men, into the hearts of generations to come.
Why do only 0.001% of Himalayan wolves turn into humans? Let's uncover this ancient mystery. In a deep, secluded valley of the Himalayas lived a mystical wolf clan. Among them was a rare being destined for greatness. His name was Aro. Uro was born once every 1,000 years, a creature with the body of a wolf and the soul of a human. It was foretold that when 1,000 years passed, he would transform into a man. For 999 years, the clan protected him, taught him the ways of the wild, loyalty and strength. And now the 1,000th year had arrived. Under the full moon, the wolves gathered around the sacred stone. Moonlight bathed Uro's body, and his form began to shift. Fur faded into skin, claws turned into hands, and the young man emerged. As the transformation completed, the forest echoed with howls of celebration. The elder she-wolf, Jannat, placed her forehead against his hand and whispered, "You may now begin your true journey. But remember, you are our strength, our blessing."